You wake up every day, put on the same face, and fulfill your obligations as if everything is fine. You follow the script written by your parents, your teachers, and society. But when the noise finally stops, an uncomfortable question creeps in. Who are you, really? It is entirely possible to do everything right, to land a stable job and build respectable relationships, only to find that a quiet dissatisfaction remains, a feeling that no achievement or external milestone can seem to touch. Carl Jung believed this disconnection was a symptom. To him, it signaled a disconnect between the life you lead and the structure of your psyche. Since childhood, we hide parts of ourselves to be accepted, creating a mask, a persona, to function within the collective. But the danger is total identification. Over time, you mistake the character for the actor, losing track of the authentic individual underneath. This mask ensures you fit in, but it cannot provide a sense of meaning. To find that, you have to look past the surface of who you pretend to be. The traits you hide to maintain that persona do not simply disappear. They are pushed out of your conscious awareness and into the basement of the mind. Jung called this region the shadow. It contains everything society deemed unacceptable, raw anger or deep sensitivity. When ignored, they operate in the background, manifesting in unintended ways, like sudden outbursts or self-sabotage you can't account for. But the shadow isn't just a place for what is broken. It is also where your vitality, your creativity, and your most honest impulses are buried. You cannot be a whole person while parts of you are locked in the dark. Integration requires you to stop running and acknowledge these denied aspects as part of yourself. Jung's work led him to a layer of the psyche that transcends personal experience. Beneath our individual memories lies a shared mental architecture. These are the archetypes, universal patterns like the hero or the caregiver. They are inherited blueprints shaping our reactions. A structural imbalance occurs when you identify too closely with just one, losing sight of your own true needs. Ignoring these forces doesn't neutralize them. Instead, they drive you toward the same toxic relationships and monotonous routines, leaving you with a resentment you can't quite explain. Choosing not to look at these internal patterns doesn't keep you safe. It simply means you are being moved by forces you refuse to understand. The true self is the result of this integration, the balanced alignment of the social mask, hidden shadow, and archetypes into a single whole. Jung called this individuation. It is a lifelong effort of maintaining internal equilibrium, no longer fractured into different versions of yourself. The difficulty lies in the fear of the unknown. It is often more comfortable to stay in the roles you've always played than to face the parts of yourself you were taught to reject. As you continue this work, your choices begin to align with your own essence rather than the expectations of others. You begin to move through the world with a new agency, impossible when you were hiding. This integration allows you to live with eyes open, accepting both your light and your darkness. You stop reacting to the world as a passenger and start acting as the conscious driver of your own life. If you are ready to explore the hidden mechanisms of your mind, subscribe and join us for the next part of the journey. We are just beginning to look beneath the surface.